Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Craftinomical. My name is Naragath, and yeah, I know it's been a while since I've been uploading. It's not, because I haven't wanted to. I've had some things going on outside of YouTube. I had some sinus fun times, and then, well, I have a data cap on my internet ISP, and yeah, I was working around that. So unfortunately, I couldn't upload like I wanted to. But yeah, if you follow other members of the server, you will know that this season has come to an end, and that we're about to start Season 2 of Craftinomical. So this video is just a quick tour that I did with Vidagarvia of various bases on the server. We didn't get to everything, but we did get to a few of them, and discussed a little bit about the bases and what's coming for Craftinomical, which I'm looking forward to, and that should be coming soon. So, but I will say, for my first modded series, this was quite fun. I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot, and plan on taking a lot of that going forward. And I'm definitely looking forward to next season. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this season. Next season I think is going to be even better. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you guys in the next season.
Hello and welcome to this Feed the Beast Minecraft 1.12 modded Revelations episode from the Craftinomical server. I am standing here with a very armored Naragath. And
Hello.
yes, my name is Vidagarvia. Hello. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Yes, I am good. I'm good. And we're here actually for a very special reason, guys. It is the final episode of Feed the Beast Revelation from Craftinomical. Final episode, guys. We're gonna have a little bit of a base tour, maybe look around, see what we've accomplished and stuff like that. And immediately I'm looking at the skyscraper of doom.
Yep, yeah, that's the first thing I looked at.
Yeah, it's probably the biggest build we have on the server, right? Yeah, I went a bit mad. Somebody sort of forced me to start building a town hall, and I thought, well, I'll get them. But actually, it is cool. It's not finished, but it is cool. Yeah. I've actually worked a little bit on the interior since my last episode, so I just want to show that off. It's kind of cool actually, and this here is actually a Tuts elevator, so we can go up to the second floor. Oh, actually, third floor. Yeah. You look really freaky. Are you actually standing on the platform, Naragath?
Yeah. and the way I'm looking at it, you're like floating below it.
Yeah, and you're in it, and now, yeah. The thing is, they are kind of dodgy, to be honest. But it's really cool though. When they do work, they're really cool. Yeah. Yeah. So this actually takes us all the way up to the top, and this is actually up to build limits. Wow. So this is Craftinomical anyway, and this is how far we got. We didn't really get very far, to be honest. We have the dirt house, and then we have Ocean Phoenix's reply to the dirt house, which is the Leaf House, Ocean's Technical Consultant Consortium. I think there's a book in here that says I can put you in contact with the dirt house. On the next page, you'll find exhaustively researched comprehensive list of technical consultants for all your technical consulting need. 1. Dennis Technical Consultant. It's such a great piece of humor right there. And then we have, that's about what we have here. And I'm really quite sad that we didn't get to do a lot more here. And that's, I think, our main takeaway from this season of Craftinomical is that we should have definitely started with this sooner.
Oh yeah. And if we had started with this from the beginning, this would have been really well fleshed out.
It would have been an awesome city, man. It would have been really cool.
I mean, just looking at what we did, just in a little bit of time that we did work on it, is awesome.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Okay, well, should we head over to your base and have a look?
Sure. Okay.
Oh, here we are. Naragath's homely house.
Yes.
Hello.
This is. I at first thought this would be my entire hub base, but it's definitely not, as you'll see.
No.
Do you have any draconic armor on or anything like that?
No.
Okay, then you might not want to go in this building just yet.
Okay.
I have the other star generators going on.
Oh, okay. Are they dangerous then?
They give you a wither too, but they're off right now, so you're good. So this is where most of my auto processing comes in. So all my ores that I want to get crafted up get brought through here, and anything else that I want to make, including power cables and stuff like that, are all crafted here.
Okay, cool. So that's excellent. Yeah, it's very industrial.
Yeah, and
I mean, this looks.
Go ahead.
You know what this reminds me of? You know what this base reminds me of?
No. But...
It reminds me of the X-Files.
Oh, really?
Yes, because this is a very typical, maybe country house or something like that. And you would think to yourself, "Oh, there's a nice farmer family living here." Then there is actually a mad genius living in here, and who has like this massive underground complex that is just full of atomic reactors and all sorts of stuff. That's how I see it. You probably got alien.
Yeah, it definitely went that route throughout the rest of it. But one of the main things that I wanted to work on, I didn't quite get there, but was doing full automation with open computers. I started getting there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, open computers is one of the fun things that I have going on in there.
Yeah.
Programmer nerd.
It's probably it's sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just saying I was programmer nerd. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm a programmer too, and that's what I work with, right? But and I probably quite enjoy open computers. But as you will see later when we come over to my base a little bit, I just I got sucked into other things, and also I'm a little bit worried that if I do open computer stuff, it'll feel like I'm at work. Yeah, I hear you there. And it can kind of. So anyway, mid-season we did put in the refined storage, and I made the switch over to that, and been enjoying it. Yeah, I really enjoy how a lot of it looks and works. So
yeah, I mean, these look awesome. These look absolutely awesome. The deep storage units, is it?
These are actually storage monitors, and as you can tell, they work. Where you can pull stuff out and push stuff in. I'm okay with that.
Absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. But I really like this room though, and this whole downstairs here, it looks really cool. That's what I like about your base, actually. That and I got a freeze up here now. That it's really well built, and at the same time, it's actually really functional as well. I really enjoy that.
Thank you.
I don't think I've ever been in here, actually. Where does this go?
So, I'll let you with that. So this is the first power generation that I had. So it was explosive generators and dust generators.
Yeah.
Haven't used it in a while, but I can easily turn them on with this lever.
Oh yeah, and stay out of there then. Freeze.
Yeah, the whole idea was like a little airlock thing to kind of give you an idea of how far you can go before you get affected by the death and explosive generators. So.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, and this is all
and then you have some nuclear craft stuff.
Yeah, this is when I was experimenting with a nuclear craft reactor, which didn't quite go as well as I'd planned.
Well, it didn't blow up, did it?
Yeah, well, they don't blow up anymore; they just melt, basically. So, so you have a lot of lava to take care of, which is
okay.
Yeah. So
then
over
this
here,
is a mob farm.
One of them. This is one that I use for the soul shards, primarily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have like these 2 blocks out, and then the mobs come up to you, and you just kill them with the soul shard in your hotbar, and you can get up to tier 5 really quickly. And of course, I had to use open computers to help with that.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, and I think right now I have pink slimes in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I had the blocks there. So they wouldn't go flying everywhere.
Oh, great.
Whoops. Sorry. I forgot I had the AoE. So this is the storage room that I originally had for when my quarry was running, when I used to use the Buildcraft builder for the quarry, and I just enjoyed watching the stuff flow in and go into the controller down there. It's fun. And then we have my Botania room.
Yeah.
Which this
very snazzy
is
with the portal to Elfheim and everything going on.
And this one, I definitely spent a lot of time on with the open computers.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead. For example, I'm gonna go ahead and make a pure daisy real quick. So I have chest up here that I put items in. That goes over to Pet Apothecary, drops it in, and then we have a Hopper Hawk that will pick that up eventually and bring it over to this pedestal. And the other thing is, oh, there it is. My drone should be coming through. There it is. That will replenish the water. It's a very hands-off thing. Very overcomplicated, but fun.
That is so cool. That is so cool. So we should say something while we're doing this stuff. We should say something about what we're planning to do next, because obviously Craftinomical isn't going anywhere, even though the Revelations server is going away.
Yes, so as many of you have probably kept up on, there's a new pack that recently came out, Fullcraft 3, and of course we're going to have fun with that. Yes. And of course, in our normal fashion, we're not going to be going with the base pack. We're going to be adding Silent Gems and Twilight Forest to it. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes. Oh. Yeah, especially Twilight Forest I'm looking forward to. Well, actually, especially Silent Gems I'm looking forward to. But there's more to play with in Twilight Forest.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is your second Extreme Reactor, I take it, and we can only see a little part of it, I think.
Yeah, this is a very small part of it, and we'll be able to see the main part of it later. But this is my main reactor, and as you can tell by the buffer here, which is indicated on the top there, it's always empty, for good reason.
Yeah.
So, over here is my main computer that kind of gives me the status of all my mob farms and my reactors. And I was going to put my Void Ore miners on there, but I didn't get around to it.
Excellent. Well, I'm super impressed so far. Oh yeah, and this is your matter transmitter thing, yeah.
So I can go to that.
Tons of things I never did in this mod pack, to be honest. I got stuck in the smaller mods, like in roots and things like that, which was
still cool. Yeah, it's still cool.
Yeah, it is cool. But yeah, this looks awesome, man. This is a big mob farm.
Yep, and we also have 3 cages for Wither Skeletons from Soul Shards, as well as 1 for Blazes and Blizzards. So when I hit this button here, you get a lot of resources, of various kinds that we need.
Alright, Blazes and cold Blazes and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. That's excellent.
The only problem is it's really loud.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And going over here, this is my Wither killing station right here. I have a Wither builder and then a Mob Crusher right behind it. And with you not having any armor on, probably shouldn't turn on. But the only problem I have is this computer keeps turning off on its own.
Oh, excellent.
And I put wrong blocks.
It's really cool. Do you know if Open Computers happens to be in Fullcraft?
Yes, it is. So I will be...
I might have a fiddle, actually, this next season, then.
Yeah, I know. I need to get with AZ to help him with a couple things with that, but yeah. It's going to be
That's cool.
Interesting. I'm going to... Oh, congrats!
Yeah. I'm not killed the Wither.
Well, there you go.
Thank you. I knew there was something I had to do before we finished.
Well, there we go. Mission complete. You can go home now.
Man, that's fine. Laboratory. Oh yeah, I saw your episode when you built this, and I really like this room. I mean, it's very black and stuff, but yeah, no, I do like it. It really goes. What makes it is these yellow doohickeys here with the whatever that's called on the inside here.
The energized glowstone? Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, but you forgot to put it in here on the sides, just so you know. There's a red beam
Actually,
here
that was intentional. Because if you notice on the other side, it's the same thing.
Oh. And that makes it intentional in your head, yeah?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was intentional for me to do that. Yeah, I wanted only the energized glowstone on the two sides. But yeah, the main focus I wanted was the energy, of course, which now has almost just over 41 trillion RF.
Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so we're at my place now. Well, you know, I'm really happy with how this season turned out, because you know what, I'd never really honestly played a modded series before.
Oh yeah.
Or played a modded pack, not a proper modded pack. I had my previous experience was playing Proton, which is a very low tech mod pack.
Yeah.
Which is based around better than wolves, or better than mods. It's called nowadays.
Yeah.
And then I sort of dabbled in Fullcraft 2 a little bit, but so I thought to myself, Self, what are you going to do in your modded series? And I came up with that I'm going to actually build stuff mainly. And so I was really happy when I found out that I could build with the rustic blocks and stuff like that. And so this is my first build. This is my starter house. And of course, as with everything, it's not finished, especially not on the inside.
So good. I mean, I think it
there needs to be walls here and stuff, but hey ho. But the general feel of it is cool, I think, and it's supposed to be a French vineyard, which I think it is. And so in current, combined to combine that, I started with the wine brewing and stuff like that. But I think that actually it's broken at the moment, so I haven't really continued with it. Yeah.
Oh, that's disappointing.
But if you hop down the hole here, rustic is not really meant to be automated. So you can't put the crops in any auto farmers or anything like that. But what I did do was I figured out how to automate the brewing process as best I could, and so that's what I did down here. And you showed me your first power before. I need to show you my first power. It's over here. There it is.
Hey, those things are pretty good. You may have missed it, but I had one in there too.
Oh yeah. No, they are good. They are good. And actually, it powers my tree farm still, so I use it still.
Very nice.
So the other area I built was over here in the cave.
Yeah, this is really cool.
And it's meant to be a dwarven, sort of a modern take on a dwarven place, really. But this entrance is despicable. But here we go. We have some stuff, and mob farm, and some storage, and some ore processing. And I really struggled with automation to begin with in this series. And I sort of learned as I went along. And if we go down here, this is actually what I managed to set up in the end. I actually managed it. I managed to understand A2. I managed to, figure out how to automate pulverizing, or all sorts of processes are hidden back here in this worm's nest. So that actually it's a pretty good system now, and I actually managed to understand it.
Yeah, A2 is definitely really cool once you can wrap your head around it. I had never messed around with refined storage until the season, so that's one of the reasons why I made the switch, is I wanted to mess around with it. So,
yeah, for sure, and
I definitely love this one.
I think this is the pinnacle of this season for me, actually, to be honest. The thing is, I love building, and I build a lot in vanilla, but then I thought, well, surely because this is modded, there must be ways to build on a more massive scale, right? And this is my first attempt. Basically, I built it with an RF Tools builder. I first excavated it with one, and then I put the blocks in with the other one. It's the same one, but in two different occurrences of time. But anyway, so this is it looks super cool, right? And it's quite possible to build things like this in modded, which is what I'm going to take with me to Fullcraft Season 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
The skyscraper, or not Season 3, Fullcraft 3. The skyscraper was my second attempt at automating building, and that really, really, really didn't work out because some blocks are not automatable, such as the glass that I promptly wanted, and stuff like that.
Yeah. So.
That's cool. Well, we're out anyway at Butcher's place. And this is a snazzy hanging bridge with a ship that he totally didn't build himself, but okay, that's fine.
Yeah, watching him move this with the builder was interesting. Because one thing that, if you've never moved anything with the builder, but with you building with the builder, you know of the whole glass issue. The same issue applies with the beds, the trapdoors, buttons, several other things. So when he moved this over, he had to do a lot of manual work to get it looking the way it does and the way it did.
Well, it serves him right, to be honest. He needs to do more manual work, in my opinion.
He does do a good bit of it, but he just wanted to... He had this thing about wanting to move the boats around. Not only this one, but there's also one that if we go past these... compact machines thing. Go past that.
Oh, yeah.
It's right over here. He has another one.
Oh, nice. An end ship as well.
Brilliant.
I love it.
So I think it's really cool that he did this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I didn't know he put pirate banners on it.
No, that's an added touch. Butcher's Piracy Emporium.
Yes.
So what else is here then? Wow, this is a very nice. Yeah. He's been chiseling.
Yep.
That's
and
super cool.
Here's the most important piece of the entrance.
What the hell?
The doorbell. When I first found out about those switches, I about died laughing because I did not know that it was Direwolf 20 doing that. I was like, well, I mean, I know it's Direwolf 20, but I didn't expect that. This is my contribution to his base.
Excellent contribution. You know you're chiseling as well. Well, this seems like it's full, man. He needs to sort it out.
Yeah, just a little bit. And over here we have his portal room. So he had a little bit of fun with that.
Man, he likes chisels, doesn't he?
Yeah. That and architecture craft, which I can't blame him one bit. And if we go down, I think he did a really good job on this. This is his ore processing room. So a lot of the stuff that he gets, he brings in, pulverizes, smelts, and brings to the compactors. So
yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah. And one thing he did learn, as I did shortly after doing something like this, that drawer controller actually throttles how much stuff you can put into the system, which is kind of fun. So this stuff can really produce a lot of resources at once, and with the drawer controller, it was too slow. So all these are connected up individually. So just a little tip there if you need it.
That's pants, but okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So could you not have? Okay. So I see.
Yeah.
That's
where I found that out
though.
is the my concrete factory that we'll show later.
All right. Okay. Hey, this is a cool tunnel.
Yeah, I think he did really good job with these tunnels there. So this is his reactor. Not much room in there, but
no. Still, it's a nice reactor. Wow. Yeah, this is super cool tunnel. Love it.
And
and this as well. He builds a lot more than I thought.
Yes, he does.
Working draconium blocks as well. That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah. And this room is a bit on the trippy side.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he's got the stars up there as well. Oh, man. This is really cool, man.
And one thing that he showed me that I probably will take care of some other, or take advantage of some other time later, is he has a player chest right here that when he's online, you can access his inventory, basically. But this is mainly to keep his flux capacitors from Draconic charged. So
right.
Fighting like the Chaos Guardians or something like that, he doesn't have to worry about the power.
Yeah.
It's very cool. And it works.
That is very cool. Man, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It is awesome. And then he has yet another style here. I will say this: his style is really he shifts styles a lot. Oh yeah, man! I've never seen this. This is so cool.
Yeah, and he might have taken
yeah, I was just gonna say he probably took a cue from me, but this actually, what a crazy room.
Very fitting for the max tier energy core.
Yes, I agree. It's a max tier as well. That's just mental, man.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, 36,000 RF per tick. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine was slightly higher, but.
I know this is really really cool. I love it.
Yeah, I really love what he did with this room.
What an assault on the senses, though. Oh my god. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I think the whole idea was just to put as many random blocks together as he could to get a really interesting effect, and I think he did it very well.
I think so. I agree. Oh yeah, and then he's done architecture craft stuff up in the wall or in the roof here as well and stuff. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yep.
He uses all the fanciness, of modded.
Yep.
For sure.
And then over here he has his
miners.
Yep. I think they're all tier 6, I do believe. So he definitely produces resources at a pretty fast rate.
At an alarming rate.
Yes. But he also has ore processing to keep up with it too. So.
Yeah. So AC Badfish. AC Badfish has had a bit of a weird season here, I think, for himself. Because he started out doing videos and then he went on to streaming and now he's back to doing videos again. He needs to make up his mind at some point, young AC. But this is his space anyway. Sorry?
Hopefully next season he'll be able to.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well he seems chuffed to start over, so I'm sure he will be alright.
Yeah.
So he started out in this cliff face and he was gonna make it into a grand thing. And that never really materialized. But he's done so many other things. I mean, I like that he's experimenting with Botania over here, which he's never done before. And as far as I understand it, or as far as I can see, it looks like he's got the hang of it. And I think you even killed a Gaia for him.
Yes, yeah. Which I never did for myself, ironically.
Oh yeah, there you go. Then he has a downstairs here with all his power and his resources, resource mining and his resource processing and his resource storage all in one. And his mob farm as well. Actually, I think this base is really cool because this is all you need, really. This actually does everything in one old room.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, he didn't go overboard with it, and I think it works rather well.
It does, and I really like that he found his ultimate purple block, the Void Stone.
Yes.
As well.
I believe Butcher actually gave him some of that.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Which is, but it fits him excellently, and it really goes well absolutely. With the ironwood. But it looks cool.
Yeah, I like how it came out.
Yep.
And get his kind of crafting over there.
And then I think this is his bed. What is it with you guys and having skulls around your beds, by the way? I noticed Butcher had that too. And I think you had that too.
No, I didn't. But this is actually a portal to the Lost Cities.
Oh, is that how you do it? So if you sleep here, you will actually get to the Lost Cities. Oh, that's bad.
Yep.
Let's not do that. We're in Dan's field. Not much to see here, right?
Yep.
But your eyes probably deceive you.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Are we going down here?
Yep. Right down this hole.
It's like Alice. Flipping heck. Yeah, okay.
And then right where you landed.
Alright. What do I do with this thing?
Just right click.
Aha. And so he actually started building his base somewhere else in the overworld, but then he moved it to a separate dimension.
Which I think is actually kind of a cool idea.
It is a really cool idea, yeah. Blame Butcher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ain't that the truth, man?
Mm-hmm.
Danny, I borrowed some bones. Don't know if any. Mishmosh. Okay, I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure Dan is fine with his bones.
So, speaking of people having their storage drives full, it's like Danny does too.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. So this place is. I think this is such a cool idea. Like you said, it's a really cool idea. I mean, it might not look like much building-wise, but that's okay. I'm the one enjoying building, not him. So that's totally fine.
Yep.
And I think he has. Basically, I think he has all the stuff, doesn't he?
Yep.
I don't even know what this is.
This is a mob farm here.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure where he's getting his resources from. That might still be in the overworld, but yeah. We got his little bit of liquid processing over there, possibly some more processing.
Yes.
And some monitors.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I think he's done really well. And this idea, like I said, this idea is awesome.
And then if we go up and over here, and look down. That's where he's getting his resources.
Oh, yeah. That's his reactor. So what's your favorite time on the server that you had? What was the most fun to do here?
Ooh. That's a tough one. There's been a lot of good times. But I think, I mean, for me, my personal favorite thing to build would have been my concrete factory.
All right, cool.
Over
here?
I mean, yeah, it's over in the industrial district over here.
Yeah, the industrial district is basically consisting of your
your my
concrete factory.
And my little power gen that I made over here.
Yeah, this is awesome. I love this. This is really cool.
Yeah. But yeah,
my your concrete factory, is it?
Yep. And I could make it so much smaller, but I decided to go big. Because originally I was going to have the actual concrete factory right above it, but now it's compact machines.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Take a quick peek in them if you want, but pretty simple. I mean, this was a big challenge, and the main one is, this one right here. I don't know if you can get out of there. Okay.
I'm not going to go in.
Yeah. But yeah, if you right click on the compact machine, you'll see main processing with it. It may look complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. I use Botania flowers, grind them up into dyes, and then make the concrete from that. We have
that's cool.
stoneworks factories providing the sand and the gravel. So
all right. Yeah.
This one, it took a lot of time, but I'm the most pleased with this one as far as like its output and what all it does. And this is also
cool.
This is also where I found out about the switches from immersive engineering.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, this looks like something that could be anywhere in England.
Yep.
Old silly power station, broken fence, wires everywhere.
Yeah,
completely hazardous.
Yeah, I figured it kind of fit with the whole theme that we were starting to go with the series.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I like it. It's cool.
Yeah,
I think my favorite thing was probably, my favorite thing to build, I think, was the dwarven sphere.
Yeah, understandable. No.
But what I liked most was that I'm starting now to understand modded and understand like how you work with modded basically, which is cool. But I think my favorite build probably is this one by Ocean Phoenix. Now we didn't go to Ice and Ocean Space, but we need to show this off. This is such a cool build.
Yeah, she did a really good job on this.
And it produces all the recipes, and it looks really, really cool.
Yes.
Yeah. I think
we even have a little restaurant on top.
Yep. A juicery, right?
Yeah.
So you can make your own juice in the juicer, and then you can sit here, and it's really cool. And obviously, it overlooks the skyscraper as well, which, although it's not finished by a long shot, I am quite pleased with how far we got with it, and I think it turned out really nicely. Yep. So what are you looking forward to in Fullcraft 3 then?
Ooh, I'm looking forward to more of the community stuff. I'm really looking forward to that, and being able to work with more of the members of the server, in a more integrated way. I think I'm really looking forward to that. And
so our plans is to actually start out by working together in some sort of starting area, build a town there where everybody has their base, or maybe not their base, but a house that has some function, have shops and stuff like that. Use the monetary system that is included in Fullcraft 3 to actually pay for things, and then try and collaborate more and have more fun together. So we have some people like Naragath who are extremely good at the machine parts, and then we have some people like me who are noobs with that, but who likes to build with all the new shiny blocks and things like that. So we should be able to do some seriously cool stuff together.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, guys, this is it for FTB's Revelation. Thank you very much for joining us on Craftinomical here to play it. And I hope you will join us for Fullcraft 3.
See you then.
Bye.